Alright guys, it's time to leave your Halo 6. Goodbye Ballabard. What the hell? That confused me. What the hell?
Are there other matters?
Here we are at Hey!
Yeah, let's just go.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Oh shit, already
Of course
arguing.
not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Ugh, forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to-
Look, Branya!
Goodbye, man. Please
There'll
don't
be
argue like an
plenty
old
of
couple.
difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes, their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Bruh.
Welcome home, you three.
Glad to be home. Please don't send me out with March again.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
Thank you. Can I skip the next mission and get some rest?
And miss out on a great adventure? I don't think you'd like that.
Seriously, the downward
Get some
spiral
rest
of
on the
this mission
express.
was
The
freaking
Relo
fast.
6 was not an easy ride.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Yeah, we legit.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is. Soon.
Yep.
That's right.
That's the path of the nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Alright.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the nameless. That's good to hear.
How long is
You can head back to your rooms for some rest. Or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee. Whichever you like.
I don't have a room though.
I'll head back to my room then.
Bye, Danang. I wish I could be like you.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
I want to get away from you.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Okay.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay
Bro, what
here.
is Asta doing here?
Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
And Alden, what the hell?
The express crew tread upon the trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others. The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny.
Alright.
Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
I'd like to talk about the battle with Kakao.
Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help.
About the path of preservation.
Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power.
Okay.
Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Cocolia abandoned the path of preservation altogether. In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord.
That's why she gave me the
Judging by
lance,
how
I
the
guess.
battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
I was meant to thank you for your for your support during battle. That was kind of
Don't
cool.
mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on Eurilo 6.
Thanks.
Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, the Express will always be behind you.
That's awesome. The source of Cocolia's
Is a
power.
Stellaron. There's no doubt about that.
Oh,
What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point. On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in?
That's a good way to look at things. Let's talk
Sure,
about something
ask
else.
away. We've got plenty of time.
Can Eurilo 6 go back to what it was like before the
Welt may
Stellaron?
be better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time.
Okay.
I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you.
Yeah, that's true.
The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Eurilo 6 prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar.
Okay. What happened to the Stellaron?
It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herda, has found a way to
Damn, that's a big
break its
deal.
structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welt and I to contain its power.
Okay.
That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild.
Thanks for your patience.
You're
Himiko.
most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
Alright, now we talk to Welt.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the trailblaze, and
I hope
one
one of
day
you
you'll grow used to them.
Comes with me on a mission.
It seems you
guys
have
are-
something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himiko is, we've pretty much run out of topics.
The fragmenten, when they eternal freeze, will they disappear?
I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is more profound than we might think. I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon. But the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about. As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron.
Yeah. I relayed your views of the Stellarons effects to Baronia.
Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism.
Yeah, at least do.
I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage. This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope Eurilo 6 sees that too.
This mission would have been much easier if you were there. Yep, definitely.
I too wished to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends
You
rise
were
to the
technically
challenge.
with us though.
I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times.
I can't imagine that.
I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much.
Man, he's like our dad. It's been nice chatting to you, Mr.
Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Alright, Pom Pom, let's go.
Pom Pom, we're back.
Checking star rail stability. Pom Pom needs to focus.
Good to see you too.
Lol.
Spatial readout. Back to the normal bracket. Star rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express.
I'd prefer Pom Pom with us on the
welcome back
mod.
to the Express. You've accomplished your
I am so
Trailblaze
sick
mission.
of her.
The Express appreciates your help.
You're welcome. How's the Express doing?
Thanks to you, the Space Fisher is healing up, and the Star Rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the Express.
Awesome.
As for the coaches, Pom Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything's in good order.
Oops, I forgot to bring you souvenirs. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Eurilo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway. Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom Pom will let it slide this time.
Thank you.
But
That's so
don't
gracious
forget,
of you.
next time.
Never, sir. Where's our next stop?
The destination will be announced at the navigation meeting. For now, get some rest and stay tuned.
Need to get some juice for March? No. When are we leaving?
Right
Grand
away.
Doctor? Alright,
To
let's
avoid
go.
encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area.
Alright, let's go.
For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
And that's the end of that. Hey, I can change the song. I want Wildfire. I know the name of that song is Wildfire. Let's go. Let's sit down.
Hello? Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal. Pom Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and we'll be leaving Eurilo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Does Jansu lawful exactly in prison? Is that who I think it is? Holy crap, it's Blade! Let's freaking go! And Susano guy.
Yanqing,
Yo.
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan.
Ooh, he's so cool, bro.
Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price.
Hang on.
Are one of them.
Oh crap, Danang is screwed.
hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I
So
tell
there's
you?
history
He's
between
definitely
Crow
sleeping
and-
in.
What the hell?
We
Between Da Nang
trailblazers
and
can go
Blade?
days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor.
Alright.
The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And we can't be late.
Alright, let's go.
Let's head over. Oh, by the way,
I don't want to hear
you
anything.
drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
I don't care. Screw you, man. Let's talk to Yumiko.
Morning. You're very punctual.
Of course. And the wonderful... I'm reported done, uncle.
No need to worry. Dun Hung's rarely late. I'm sure he must have a good reason. Dun Hung's situation is special. We hope to protect him to the best of our ability.
Okay.
The trailblazing of Eurilo 6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
Alright. Any chance for a little break?
That hardly sounds like you. What about that Stellaron inside you? Don't you want to get rid of it? The meeting will start soon.
You hardly know me. What are you talking about? Alright, let's start that meeting. I still love the fact that these two are just
Passengers,
freaking loving
the
her.
warp navigation meeting has officially begun.
Alright.
Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
Yeah, we did.
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express
Yo!
crew.
Is that Kafka?
It's Kafka.
Yo, that's so cool, bro.
I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to
Such
make
a
a
cool villain, bro.
destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth.
This is like
You're in the
such a
wrong
cool
place,
thought.
Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
But oh, that
Have you
sounds
guys
like a
heard
fair-
of the Law Fu?
Yo, we going to the lawful with ladies. Oh, this is so cool.
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexa fleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Yo, they sound really
Stop
freaking
speaking in
metal.
riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us,
This is
but
so
the Xianzhou
dope, bro.
is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron
he's
crisis,
the man that
and
must
clear our
have
names.
himself, Blade.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst?
I don't think they'd be
Also, we're not
lying.
your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
Yeah, we should seal the Stellaron and help the Xianzhou.
No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
Shut up, Mott.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before.
She makes a
I can
good
tell
point.
you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Luofu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
Mm-hmm.
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment.
Okay.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
March, get Dan Heng.
Wait, March had to get the why am I going with?
Whoa, what are you doing here?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Yeah, shut up, March. I'm going.
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Luofu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Luofu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives.
Yeah.
However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth. But we can't just ignore the intel she's given us.
Yep.
So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1.
Hands up.
Four against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
Alright. What the fuck, March? Didn't you say you were voting against?
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
Alright, at least you have a demon. Oh, how suddenly principal of you.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
I will never get used to
So,
this.
Don Hong, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
Okay.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing
Yes!
expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
No! Why is March coming through?
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. That is a massive freaking ship. Holy
Whoa!
crap.
So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
What the hell? A
For the
ship bigger than
Xianzhou.
planets?
These ships are their planets.
What?
Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization.
Gotcha.
I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawful Skyport. Starskip Finn. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Okay, it's glitching. Is it stuck on repeat? Sounds like one of those automated customer service numbers.
Something's not right.
That's for sure.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou.
Yep.
A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Oh crap, yeah, she's right actually.
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Fee.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Okay,
Still the automated signal?
looks like it.
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Alright, let's go.
Huh? Is this still automated?
No clue, honestly.
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
I'm pretty sure no owns is enough to protect herself. I don't wanna go. Trailblazers, assemble! Okay.
Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
Yeah, sure.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you.
Alright,
The
sir.
Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is
Sampling the local, getting to know the people. The Stellaron.
precisely.
I'm smart.
The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron.
Yeah.
The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster.
Bit.
Always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Let's freaking go. Definitely. Fight against your fate.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way?
No clue.
Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
Yet someone opened the gate for us. At this point, I think it'd be creepier if we did. I don't want to agree with her.
Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already.
Why are you such a pussy?
Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're pretty decisive. What if they're not friendly and we can't... Nah, Yang's with us, man.
That's Mr. Yang. This is child's play for him. He's dealt with all kinds of dangers before.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Alright, this is where I'm going to end this one, guys. We are now in the Xianxu Lawfu. And we are up to date with Honkai Star Rail, kind of. Basically, we have the main storyline in present time, I guess. Thank you all for watching and coming on this journey with me. I've been Crow and I'll see you all next time. Please like, share and subscribe.